Folks, for our next episode of the Innovation Moment, we have a very interesting question that we are going to tackle around small and medium-sized businesses. Why? Well, because over the last 2 years of the pandemic, as you can imagine, the small and medium-sized businesses have really taken a hit. Initially, it was on just because of COVID regulations, revenue, profitability. There was the movement, if you remember, on support your local small and business companies. And now lately, it's been around supply chain issues. It's been around resourcing and finding the right kind of talent. So the big question that we are going to tackle on today's Innovation Moment is, are communication services providers truly set up to help SMB businesses thrive? And joining me for this discussion today are Todd Goodbinder and Sanjay Dhar. Todd is the National Senior Vice President of Sales for the small and medium business SMB segment at Comcast. He's accountable for sales and revenue targets for the SMB segment across Comcast's footprint. Todd has been at Comcast for over 18 years with a proven record of successful problem solving and exceeding goals and objectives. Todd also has been very innovative throughout his career. For example, at Comcast, he identified and sponsored development of gamification technology to enable leaders to drive behaviors through game mechanics. He has also led 2 successful startups within Fortune 500 companies. Also joining me today is Sanjay Dhar, Managing Director at Accenture, and he's also the North American B2B growth lead for the communications industry. He's responsible for developing and bringing new innovations to market that help his clients drive profitable growth. Over the last few years, Sanjay has led the development of new innovations such as SMB cloud marketplaces and the use of augmented reality to power shopper experiences. He has worked closely with Todd to bring data science, virtual agents, marketing, sales, collaboration, and omni-channel campaigns to support the growth of Comcast Business's SMB segment. Todd and Sanjay, welcome. Glad to have you here today.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani.
Todd, given that this is the Innovation Moment, I can't help but start by asking you a question. What does innovation mean to you?
Well, thank you for having me. And I'll tell you, for the longest time, innovation meant to me, how do we grow faster? What products do we need to grow faster? But it's always been about growing. It's always been about what changes we need to grow faster. But I think with COVID and the way just everyone is reacting to the marketplace right now, especially small businesses, innovation now is bigger and it changes what it means. Now it's more about not just how do we grow faster, but how do we work with both our customers and our employees to support the communities? And that translates in a lot of different ways, but one of them is just how we go to market. So it used to be we had specific sales channels and we want to go sell to customers. Now we launched really what we call an omni-channel approach, which is we want to be available for our customers the way they want to do business with us. And it's very much focused on being there in their environment in the way they're most comfortable.
That's awesome. Love that. Sanjay, what's your definition of innovation?
So, Shivani, obviously, different people have different ways in which to define innovation. For me, being here at Accenture, the lens I take is I have the privilege of being in a large organization that brings tons of new ideas, new innovations, new technologies through the work that we do internally within our organization, as well as stuff that we gain through acquisitions or partnerships. So my job as the North American lead for B2B growth is to basically bring all of those ideas to our clients and make sure that we're implementing it in a tangible and a practical way. So for example, a couple of years ago, we acquired an inside sales company called N3, right, who are top of the class in terms of providing inside sales support to large technology companies. And so what I've been trying to do here over the last couple of years is take that skill set, marry it with the work that we do from a strategy and an analytics standpoint, right? So we can figure out which customers to target, how do we target them, and then marry that with our interactive capabilities. So we have the right campaigns to target those customers. So I kind of see innovation as bringing all of those disparate things that we have at Accenture in a cohesive way to serve our customers, effectively.
That's awesome. Love that.